I want you to look around in the room that you're in right now. Go ahead, just look around. Standard size for rooms in houses are like 16 by 20 feet. We were in a 7 by 12 foot room, our cell. 2 people. Talk about being isolated and learning how to get along. First thing we did, calendar. If you have a calendar in your room, get rid of it.
Sometimes I feel like, we all want everybody to do the right thing, right? And so when I'm in prison, I want everybody to do the right thing so we can come out and have yard. But sometimes that's just not going to work. People have their own reasons why they want to do something. I can't tell that guy to, hey, do this, what I'm doing. That's just where we're at. So sometimes we play into this and we start to find ourselves like frustrated or angry because this guy's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
For me, it was like naturally putting on something that I was so accustomed to. It's like, I could do this, hands down. But to see the rest of the society, and not everyone, but family members, some friends that were never incarcerated, deal with the hardship of being isolated, it allowed me to share what I learned while I was incarcerated with them in order to relieve their self of the tension. You've seen it a few times in documentary, is being able to ground yourself in meditation. So expressing that to family members, not to take things personal, it's been a beautiful thing.
Prior to COVID, me and my neighbors, we had no dialogue. It was just like a nod, like that was the only acknowledgement. And after COVID, it was like, hey, Martin, how you doing? Hey, Rich, how are you? We started talking. We started communicating. We started building relationships. Why? Because we're in the same thing now. We're in relation to this COVID. How can we make it better for each other to get along with each other, right? And so spread that out to the world. Like, I didn't get out of prison after doing 30 years to come out and get sick, catch COVID, and God forbid something happened to me or my family because of me catching COVID. So I'm going to do what I need to do to prevent being around groups, being around people who are infected. At the end of the day, it's about how are you going to survive this time that we're living in? People are dying. So why not wear a mask to live?
Once I was able to understand what survival looks like to me, then it was just my world of surviving. I feel sometimes we feel like we need to survive together as a whole in the world, but everybody's not on the same page. We just have to accept that. It's just like in prison, right? They tell us not to do something, and you always find one guy doing it. And so we know that that person's out there. So what I do is I do me, I do what I have to do, but don't be concerned about that guy that's around the corner that's going to mess it up for all of us. Be safe, figure that out for yourself. Maybe somebody else will see that and try that. That's all I can do. But if I start to put that energy into watching everybody else, it's going to pull me down. It's going to weigh me down, and it's going to become a burden, and it's not going to be pleasant for me or anyone else.